FMLS stands for First Multiple Listing Service, and a frequently asked question that we receive pertaining to FMLS is what types of property are required to be entered into FMLS. So to answer that question, I'm logged into the FMLS homepage, and I'm going to hover over Support and select Area Maps. So if I do this, I can access the FMLS Compulsory Area Listing Map, and this will show me the FMLS service area. Now, any listing located in the FMLS area, subject to an exclusive listing agreement, if it's residential property, would be required to be entered into FMLS, would be subject to FMLS rules and regulations and fee structure. So notice that this covers Atlanta and the majority of Metro Atlanta. This is located under Support and Area Maps. Now, to answer this question in even greater detail, I'm going to go back under Support and select Rules and Regulations. And Rule 3 here talks about the listing, and I'll zoom in just a little bit for you, is talking about the listing of properties. So it says, all improved and unimproved real estate listed for sale under an exclusive right to sell contract with a principal member, for example, a broker, must be listed with FMLS and entered into the FMLS database within 48 hours after the listing is signed by the owner, excluding weekends, federal holidays, and postal holidays. So within 48 hours after having the listing agreement signed, we need to ensure that that listing is entered into FMLS. Perhaps it's under registered status or coming soon status because we haven't yet reached our marketing commencement date. That's perfectly fine. We just want to make sure it's in FMLS under the appropriate category within those 48 hours. Now, in section 3.3A, this language essentially mirrors what the Georgia Association of Realtors added to their listing agreement this year, and it just says that within 1 business day of marketing to the public, the property needs to be actively available in the MLS. So when it's active in the MLS is when other brokers are able to display it on their website, schedule showings. The listing syndicates to all the dozens of popular websites that buyers are used to surfing online. Now, there are some exceptions to FMLS's rule here, and that is set forth in section 3.4. And 3.4 essentially says that commercial properties or industrial properties are not required to be entered, and any listing that falls outside of the FMLS compulsory area, for example, Henry County. Perhaps we get a listing in Henry County, but the seller would like for the property to go into FMLS. That's what our listing agreement says. We absolutely can enter the property into FMLS. It just simply would not be required.